It's a blast from the past. You recognize that scene from the classic movie National Lampoon's Animal House? The song, of course, Louie Louie, sung by the Kingsmen, or Louie Louie. Could you understand the words? Because probably not, especially in that scene. But the lyrics to that song did prompt an investigation by the FBI after a Sarasota teacher wrote a letter claiming the words were sexually explicit.
Yeah, the FBI recently released some documents from that investigation, and News Channel 8's John Rogers got reaction from a former member of the Kingsmen who lives in the Bay Area.
This tune is timeless. Louie Louie by the Kingsmen is a party theme that's lasted 5 decades. It was even immortalized in the film Animal House. But not everybody found it funny. In 1964, the FBI received a letter from a teacher at Sarasota Junior High who said students were passing around the actual lyrics to Louie Louie, and they were sexually explicit. The FBI received similar complaints across the country and launched an investigation lasting 2 years. Some of the alleged words are too inappropriate for television, so we showed them to Yank Barry, a former lead singer of the Kingsmen.
The F word was never even close to one of the words that was used, so I don't know where they got that.
Barry joined the Kingsmen in 1968. He says the original recording was crudely produced.
They hung the mic up high up in the ceiling, and he was screaming the words because they had nowhere to put the mic, and that's why it was not super audible.
The Kingsmen's hit was actually a cover of a Jamaican reggae song. No harm intended, but Barry and the band were hounded by the FBI in the 60s. Barry says crude lyrics were illegal at the time.
It came to a point where the band really became very paranoid on the road. This was an ongoing investigation.
But the FBI never did find any wrongdoing, and now Louie Louie is a force for good. Barry is a successful businessman and philanthropist, and he now sings Louie Louie for charity.
I've been very, very fortunate to sing it with the biggest stars and politicians in the world. They all want to sing back up in Louie Louie.
Barry said all the suspicion and scandal actually helped promote the album and helped it become the classic it is today. In Sarasota, John Rogers, News Channel 8.